It's a him. He's just, oh, he's sleepy. Oh, he's so sleepy. Hello. You want to say hi to chat? Ah, baby. Oh, here he is.
1 full year of being
here
subbed,
he is.
and so much has happened.
Silver, thank
Haley
you so
Love.
much for the full year. Hell yeah. Look at this little guy. Look at this little dude. This old man. Hi, little guy. How you doing, baby? Come say hi real quick. Oh, little guy. He's like, no, I am done, actually. All right. Here. The chair with you. To the chair with you, you go. Hi, little guy. He's over there now. I'm not gonna move him. I don't want to make him upsetty. Hello. Hi. Oh, you get some pets? Okay, well, you can get some pets over here. Hello, chat. How have you all been? I have been a very busy bee. / pause. I have not been able to do my usual streaming as much because I sure had a friend. I had a friend over. It was Metta. We took them back to their to the airport this morning, so no more Metta times. Very sad. Hello. Oh, you gonna big stretch? He's gonna big stretch in here. If I put this over here, will you come back? Can you come here? You wanna come back? You wanna come back? Come over here. Oh, he marching. Oh, he marching. Let's see. Come on. Get on the chair. Oh boy! Oh, look at him. Hi. Also, chat, if you noticed, on the chair, OMG. One of the things I did while Metta was here, while Metta was working on their they had to update, they had to make some new Tubbo ears. So while they worked on Tubbo ears, I worked on my jacket. So now everything is attached. All of it is sewn and ironed on, and it's very good. It's very good. Did you? Okay, would you like out now? Are you mad? Okay, now I have to let him out. One moment. Soft mouse. But yes, the jacket has been completed. It's very fun. I wore it. You can actually see it in the first Raax video. It's what I'm wearing in the before we get in cosplay shot. So, teehee. Today though, I wanted to do just a chill talking stream, tell y'all about what we have been up to, and share some fun, funky photos, because we sure have a lot of those. We did a lot of things. And it's very fun. So I wanted to share with y'all kind of some of the fun times that we had, share the fun, funky photos and all that jazz. And I just think they're neat. Why did this one come out like this? Why does it look like that? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I guess I'll go like chronologically, y'all. So Metta came over on Tuesday night, I believe, I think. And the next day was the Lovejoy concert in Colorado. So we went to Lovejoy. It was
18 whole months.
Ooh, 18 months knighting, thank you. we did a fun, funky Lovejoy concert, y'all. We went and saw Lovejoy. It was really cool. It was a very good show. They put on a very fun show. Very good times were had. Before that, though, kind of a fun thing. The day of the concert, we went down and met up with Mr. Magnet, which, if you do not know, Mr. Magnet is the designer of the like L'Manberg dress and a bunch of the fun clothing lines from the Dream SMP, and is the one that helped organize the whole Unofficial Dream SMP Cookbook project that Metta and I are on. And we found out, well, I met Mr. Magnet at TwitchCon, actually, when I was in line with Athena to go say hi to Eret. We were both in the ADA line, as I was Athena's kind of like escort buddy. And we ran into them. We were talking. Aw, yeah, come here and chill. Come chill with us, guys. We met Mr. Magnet, and we realized we actually live incredibly close together. Like 30 minutes apart, close together. So I've actually been talking to them more and more. And we doing some fun things. We were doing some modeling for Magnet. We're doing some modeling for Mags of the new apron design that y'all saw us wearing. Those are gonna be part of the cooking project. So also, I have a new like stream music playlist to try out, and I'm having a time with it. It's not my usual, and I'm trying to like figure it out. I'm trying to figure out if I like it, y'all. I'm trying more things, and it's funky. But we did get to do some fun modeling. I really want to show you guys those photos, but I'm gonna wait until Mags actually releases them. Because they are like promo photos for a like product, as I believe the aprons are going to be sold with as part of the Unofficial Dream SMP Cookbook, which, if you do not know, is a fun project where a bunch of fans have come together with the organizational lead of Mr. Magnet and Pocket of Rye to make a cookbook based on all the Dream SMP characters, and the proceeds of which are going to be going to the Trevor Project in June, and in July proceeds will go to the Sarcoma Foundation. So, I think they're very fun. So the aprons will be part of that proceeds going to charity thing, but we got to be the models for them, and that was fun. And then that night we went off and we saw Lovejoy. So would you guys like to see my Lovejoy fit? Would you like to see my Lovejoy fit? I can show you those photos. You can see that fit. I made Tallulah, Cheyenne, and Dylan and Tana Felipa out of pearl beads. Yo, that's cool. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see if I set this up correctly. Ready?
Almost a baby.
Almost a baby, the 8 months. Thank you, Rainbow Snake. No, lies. This one. Nope, this one. Yes, I did it. So, our fun little not Fable fit. Lovejoy fit. Lovejoy fit. I felt cool. I thought I felt neat. It was fun. It was very fun. So, funky shirt. Yeah, very funky little shirt times. Trying funky outfits, doing funky things. I like this top because it can swing so hard in either gender direction. Technically the way I'm wearing it, it's a little tucked so that it is a little bit more femme, but it can also sit so that it almost is completely covering like a binder. And I really like that. I think that's fun. I like it when clothing is like that. Am I tall or is Metta short? Metta is short. Metta is short. But it's good. So we have our fun little, me, Metta, and my husband went. The Haze Band joined us, of course. And we had a very good time. That was our like first little day of things. It was very fun. But I have many more pictures to show you guys, and so I'll ask. Maybe I'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. Would you like to see? Ooh, I heard a whoops. Knighting, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted. Did you just push? You just pushed us to sub goal, didn't you? Okay, so, well then, I guess I could do that first before we do the poll. Maybe I'll run the poll while I grab the things. Because the cosplay progress look is I'm like, it's fun. Should you cosplay Ray today? Yes. Okay. Which picks first? Would y'all like the Raax Photoshoot or the cooking stream photoshoot? Here, I'll let you pick which one you want first, but I'm gonna go get the cosplay. That is the progress look. Let me go grab it. It's over here. Maybe I should put it on. Chat, maybe I'll actually put it on. Okay, wait. You vote, I'll change. You vote, I change. Chat. So, some context of this one here. I'll hide what I'm doing. Some context with this. All right, Raax won the photo shoot. Okay, we will do Raax photos after we do the cosplay progress look. So this cosplay is going to be for the Denver Fan Expo coming up in June. I'm gonna push the chair out of the way so I have space. It's going to be for Denver Fan Expo in June. And with this one, my sister and I, Dell, are going to be entering the cosplay contest with the craftsmanship judging. So everything we're making for these cosplays are handmade. This entire thing is a for me, hand-sewn cosplay, which actually next weekend on June 4th, I will be doing a sponsored stream where we're going to work on it. We are going to work on the cosplay because Skillshare sponsored it, which is wild. So, next weekend we have a sponsored stream, which is Bussin'. And this cosplay is a little different than my usual. A little different. Dell and I will be cosplaying Umbreon and Espeon as magical girls. So, I finished my skirt. So I will show you my entire skirt. We have this skirt is so swishy. So, oh my god, I sewed this entire thing by hand. This entire thing is sewn by hand. So, we have many layers of skirt. It has an upper layer that I pleated. I have the top layers, which are an evil fabric that never wants to cooperate. I even have a waistband. I have a hidden, I'm gonna turn it around. I have a hidden zipper. This hidden zipper is sewn by hand. It even has a petticoat that includes 2 layers of fluffy organza ruffle trim and 2 layers of tulle. It's so fancy. So that's what I've been working on lately. Dell, when we did the streams with Dell, was actually visiting so that we could work on these. And she has Umbreon in progress, and I'm very excited. So, it has been such a time to work on these. I need to figure out the top a bit right now because I'm having issues with if I want to do a full, like, cupped bust top. because it's giving me a pain, or if I'm going to change the style that I'm working on. So, oopsies. Is Umbreon the trans flag colored Pokemon? No, that is Sylveon. Sylveon is the trans flag colored Pokemon. Umbreon is the like black and gold, and Espeon is like pink and lilac, very like lilac colored Pokemon. So the lower part is very dark purple because the upper part that goes over it is a lilac color. So I actually have it over here. A lot of it will be made more with this color. We have more of a lilac to go with it. Okay, now I gotta check this off now. Give me a moment, chat. 1 second, I have to put my pants back on. There we go, chat. Skirt times. Skirt times. Hello. OMG, so many things that just happened in the chat. Art in the chat. Hi, Art. And we gotta hydrate. Thank you. So, hello, chat. Now, shall we show some Raax photos? Would you all like to see some Raax photos? Shall we? Let me go get them. Okay. Give me like different vibes music. Or different vibes than this. Give me like this one. Yeah. Okay. So, with these, I am so excited. My husband Daniel did an awesome job as the photographer. I'm so excited. It was really fun. He has been looking a bunch into like photography and cinematography to help me with CMVs and photo shoots like this. So this was so much fun. So let me pull it up. Let's see if I do it right. I'm so cool. Correct on the first try. So I also adore how these cosplays photographed. Oh my goodness. The colors of Ray and Axe pop so well. I will say, technically Ray is like backwards because I cosplay Ray for TikTok. So I put it on this side of my face, which is technically now when you look at it, not the right side of his face. I could flip these. I might flip these, but they're also just really cute as they are. So, you know, maybe not. But, yeah, we got the horns look so cool and the colors look so good. So we do some just pretty shots and yeah, Ray got scruff. I so went for the scruff in this one. I went, Metta, do you want Ray to have scruff? And Metta was like, absolutely. We have the pretty little hint of Ray holding pretty flower moment. Look at him. Look at how well the colors like pop with everything in here. This location was so fun to find. So good. We have fun little pretty things and then Metta. Metta with Axe. This, I really like these. I really like the partnered photos of the little hand, little bit of face, the hand holding the flower. Very good. Then we found a bench. We found benches, guys. There were many benches. The TikTok I released this morning was another bench one. This is probably one of my favorites in the entire set. This warms my soul. This one is just too cute. It's so good.
Pretty cosplay photos, the beloved Harry love.
Thou! Thank you! Oh, I guess I need to update my sub goal, guys. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I even update my sub goal to, y'all? What sub goal should we have next? Oh, no. Guys, I need to think of a sub goal. If you have sub goal thoughts, let me know. But we'll keep going. The back of the venture ends Ray and Caspian confess to X. Yeah, I know, it's so cute. I love it. PO box opening. Well, that requires me to actually get things in the PO box. So that's like that requires other people's assistance. But look at them. I like this is a good little shot. Pokemon playthrough with Espeon and Celebration. I haven't ever done a Pokemon stream before. I'd have to see. We can do Dishonored in cosplay. I do have Dishonored cosplays. I do have those. Ooh, D&D stats for Fable Gods. Okay, these are good. Wait, I'm gonna start writing things down, y'all. I need to write things down, okay? Okay. Dishonored in cosplay. And Fable D&D gods. Art request stream. Oh, I've never done an art request stream. Okay. Those three are very good. Let's see. Okay. Chat, shall we vote on those three options? Maybe we vote on those three options. I like those three. Help me pick. Let's go with that. Okay. New poll. New sub goal. New sub goal. Dishonored in cosplay. Fable D&D gods. And then art request stream. Boop. Let's see. More pit crew streams. Ooh. Oh no, that would have been a good one too. Okay. Well, I already started my sub goal. I already started my thing. My poll. How dare. Pit crew streams. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Lovejoy concert stories. I don't really have any. Like, we went, it was awesome. I don't know if I have like intense stories of like things that happened. You know? Ba-bum, bum-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Art request stream is looking like it's winning. All right. Very well. All right. I'm gonna put that one a touch higher because art requests are scary. All right. Art requests stream. Why must my sub goal always be like slightly the wrong size? Slightly the wrong size. There we go. Okay. I'll put this one up at we'll do like a little higher one. What if we do like a little higher guy like that? Yeah? We'll do that. Okay. Now we can keep talking about cute gay shit. It's actually just me requesting things of you, like do a cool flip. Yes, perfect. Art just tells me what to do for a stream, guys. Look at them. Look how fucking soft they are. Look how fucking soft they are.
Harry poke frag Harry.
Yo, Naname for the year. Naname for the year. I appreciate. Where is my alert box right now? Oh, it's. Oopsies. My alert box got hidden by everything. I'm gonna pull here. You can have rights. Have rights, alert box. Come back up here. It's fine. It's fine. Boop. Look at them! Look at them! They're just soft and laughing. And I love them. I love them so much. There was a lot of just like Metta making me laugh, so I would relax and laugh along, and we would like ease into not feeling like that. There's always an awkward moment of like, how the hell do I pose for things? Like, I can pose for myself when I'm just in my room doing my TikTok thing, or like take my own camera out and like go do things with my tripod. Posing in front of other people is a whole different story. Suddenly you are very aware that whatever you are doing is strange. So it was just a fun little time. It's good. I like them just getting to kind of this little like scene of Axe in Ray's lap talking about things and Ray just listening. It brings me joy. Brings me joy. And we just have pretty shots of mans with look. I love the new cape so much. So much. The new cape is so good. I love it. It just is so much more correct. So much more correct. And I will admit, the horns photograph amazingly. The horns photograph so well. It's wild to me. Look at us being gay. Look at us being gay. Look at them. Look at them. They're just funny. They're just cute. They're just silly and gay. It was fun. It was very fun to do little poses, finding out all the things, where to go. This is probably some of my favorite set. We found a good tree. Very good tree. And they're just so soft. They're so soft. Look at them. I love this little shot. It just is good. Good area, good cute things. And I love it. This tree is just wonderful. And they just have whole little sets. We did a little like climbing up in the tree, so like Ray is nervous and Axe is like laughing at him. Cute little scene. I love doing the little scene moments. They're just adorable. Tree is a paid actor. So true. Look at them. We have the, you know, he gonna help up. He gonna help up. And then this shot is so cute. Look at this. The help up. I love it here. The just laughing at getting Ray up in the tree. This is just cute. Just them. They're just laughing. They're just having a good time. It's good. New headcanon that Ray had to learn how to climb trees. So true. Oh. And we got, look at how pretty Axe is, guys. Look at how nice. Look how cute. I love it. Metta photographs so well. Metta photographs so well. Meta's so photogenic. And you even get the red of their glasses like down on their face. It's so pretty. But yeah, fun fact, Metta had never actually seen a dandelion. Like a real dandelion. They're just like not a thing where Metta grew up really. So Metta was confused. Like, know what dandelion is, but just like the fact that they're like a completely hollow stem and that they're actually not super easy to like blow all the seeds off of all the time. They had a time. Also, please enjoy how Studio Ghibli ass this shot is. Look at that. Look at this. This is like Studio Ghibli shit right here. Them walking up the trail, Axe is walking backwards as they talk about something and Ray is following. And they're just going up. It's just, I like it. This shot I really enjoy. The cape is blowing in the wind and you get a really good focus on Axe in the shot and it's cute. The cape, right? The cape. And then we get some back shots. Then look how floofy Axe wig is. I think it's fun. And the horns are so, they just are all angles, very fun shapes. It was just cute times. I love them. Look at them. Look at them. We went so ham. We did a little pinky promise. Which is sad because we're missing our Caspian for Promise Trio. But they bring me joy. They bring me joy. Okay, if you cannot see them, there are 1 little baby rabbit, 2 little baby rabbit. There were in fact 4 little baby rabbits over here, and Metta was just sneaking closer to them, but ended up with just some cute little shots of small rabbit Metta. This is Axe meets Juno, real not fake. And Metta looking at this bunny and giving finger hearts to the bunny. To the bunny. It's very good. More little bench shots. We found another bench, you know, gotta get that second bench in there. Gotta flip the roles. Give Ray the lap time. Just them. I like, this one's a cute, just like. When doing filming or photo, did you get any weird looks from other people? Some people were like, there were like some people walking around, but like the area that we're in is actually not like, for example, that house, this is not someone's house. And this is an area that has like historic buildings. So they're cool. They're cool historic buildings areas that like no one actually lives in. They're just like a cool space that people take photography and do like walks and stuff. So it's all mostly like no one was like, what the hell? And we got the pretty little race shot. This corner, very good. I wish for more photos there. We have just lots of good purples to match Ray in this location. Lots of good purples. Bring me joy. So we got fun there. And we got little cute photos. We have a few cute little guys, cute little photos. These ones are, instead of being on my fancy camera, we have a few just from my and Metta's cameras themselves. Let's see. We have, I think the next one are Metta's camera photos from then inside. Okay, well, I'll show that one in a second. I moved it, but I'll show it in a minute. We recreated the little overlay. Our little overlay. Look at them. So, they're cute. Here, I'm finding better music again. I am so gotta work on this playlist, man. But, just good little times. Look at them, they're just good. We also did, there's a TikTok that will be shown on Metta's account where Ray works on Axe's hair. Axe comes in with just a total mess of hair, and Ray braids it and puts little flowers in it, and we got a cute little picture of it because it was adorable. And I love it here. So, them. We just had good little times. Good little times. And now I can share the silly photos. We have a few silly guys. There's a few silly little guys in here. Of just like funny, like us, like just like totally laughing in the middle of things. So, you know, gotta have the silly guys in there. I just, sometimes I just make faces and my husband is just like, bet, I'm still gonna take photos. And I'm like, wait, don't do that. Blowing on the dandelion. Thank you for the hydrate, Aquabait. I might actually open the full set of this one. Because there is such a... Okay, wait, I'm gonna open the entire set of this one. Yes, there. So, there are 4 bunnies in this photo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just Metta sneaking up to the bunnies. Slowly. Slowly approaching. And then sitting there next to them. To be like, hello. Be my friend. But we just like the sneak pose. Is so amusing. Metta approach. And then we just make silly faces. We just be silly little guys. We This is probably, fun fact, one of my new favorite photos of myself. It's now my phone background because it brings me joy of, I got to hang out with one of my best friends in our really cool cosplays, and my husband came and hang out and do fun stuff with us and has been getting real involved, and it was just, you know, two of my favorite people, guys. Two of my favorite people, getting to hang out with them. This photo shoot was so much fun, and it just brought me a lot of joy to do, and it makes me really happy. So it was just good. And then my fun little bonus one, I don't know if it'll play the sound, but you'll at least be able to see. I tried to take a Snapchat to send to my friends to be like, haha, we're going on an adventure. Except the Snapchat only caught like the worst part of me almost tripping. So we just have just Ray looking panicked. Here, I'm gonna let it loop. Just panic Ray, just panic face. just that's it. That's all. You just get the seconds of fear. The seconds of fear. Which is just that one. That shot right there. That frame of just I think is very amusing. New emote. Just panic Ray face. It's a little bit funny. Metta vibing in the background. Yeah, Metta was fine. It was just me almost tripping. So pictures taken before disaster. So true. So true. So, a little funny. But this photo shoot was just a good time, guys. And it wasn't the only one we, you know, did. Because we sure then did the stream yesterday, which was freaking wild. Thank you to everyone who donated yesterday. It was crazy. If you were there, thank you so much. We raised in that stream $3,579 to be going to the Trevor Project, which is really cool and blows my mind. So we have fun little pictures from there. This is the aprons that everyone that got their username on there and little doodles on there. It's funny because they look like such like trash crazy, trying to write things and trying to cook and trying to do stuff all at the same time, and it was just very, very fun. It was good. It was good. Yeah, Rye donated and got one of stars around their names. So stars around Rye's name was good. She's very poggers. And we have some fun little pictures from there. Some that were taken during stream, some that were taken after stream. Does it say how to? Yes, it does, because it's the unofficial Dream SMP cookbook, and it's a reference to Tommy's book. But for those of you that don't know, this project is we're doing like this. It wasn't just like a single one-off charity stream. This was with the unofficial Dream SMP cookbook, which I've mentioned a few times, is a charity project that a bunch of artists, cosplayers, and writers are involved in, as every recipe in this cookbook is based on a character from the Dream SMP, and it will have artwork, it will have cosplay, and it will have it can have little stories, little fanfic snippets in the cookbook. So will there be a physical book? Yeah, like it's gonna be a physical book. Everything is being put together. All of the art and cosplays and stuff are due by the end of the week so that they can start assembling the book. They have all the recipes already. It will be a physical book, and the aprons will also be sold with it. And not like with it, but like available. The proceeds from the book and the aprons and stuff, all the things with it, are going to charity. So in the first month, all the funds are going to the Trevor Project. So June is going to be Trevor Project donations, and July will be Sarcoma Foundation donations. And if you are interested, !Cookbook leads you over to the Twitter for the DSMP Cookbook. That will be available. Follow the Twitter to know when the book actually like releases. So we will have more kind of events and things going on up until then. I am the Tommy Innit cosplayer for the book. Metta was the Tubbo cosplayer for the book. Also, you might recognize some other names and things, as Shepard sure is the Technoblade for the book. Hee. So we got lots of really cool people in there, lots of really cool artists. It's been very fun. Is it going to be a limited time thing? I believe so. I think it's kind of like all of like June, July, but I'm not entirely sure if it will continue after July. I'm not 100% sure. But we got to do this as kind of the kickoff of things, and it was super cool. So, it's good. So, we took some pictures that we then submitted over to the cookbook. So, we have our fun little before things shot. And some of our during stream trying to cook things times, which is always fun. So if you missed it yesterday, Tubbo's recipe is honey bun cake, which actually turned out super tasty. Tommy's is golden apple turnovers. So we have some fun silly shots as well of us trying things, trying to take apart all of our turnovers that we filled with mystery fruits, because they sure are supposed to be just apple turnovers, and sure we're not entirely apple turnovers. The face of fear, just them like we have some fun. Well, I like the fun little pictures of these. This one, like one of my favorites, just the who stole part of my cake. It's definitely not me. So we had a fun time with the cooking stream and doing all of these pieces. You can see a little bit of our background setup back here of our softbox, of Daniel at the man in the computer, and the mic and camera setup. We had all the pieces. We had so much setup to get that stream, guys. That stream was a time, but I'm glad that we were able to do it. It was just crazy. So it was fun. We got lots of cute little, mixing photos, working on stuff. I love the Tubbo shots. They're just fun. Metta being so confused about the squash. That thing was so gross. But probably didn't help that we didn't cook it correctly at all. Probably. That's probably not at all how you're supposed to cook that food. But it's fine. Yeah, it's a weird apple, guys. It's just a weird apple. So, yeah. Those are our fun, silly little pictures from stream and the photo shoot. It's been such a fun couple of days, y'all. We also did some fun other things, like going to get tea. We sure watched Gen Lost together and stuff. We were hanging out. And my cat actually likes Metta. It's wild. Shepard actually allowed and went up to Metta for pets. That's not a thing that happens ever. That's not a thing that he does. But this time he was like, very well, I will accept this. It was very funny. So it was very good that he actually, he be chilling. He be having good times. How did it long take Shepard to allow Sherbert to touch him? Shepard will go up to Sherbert and allow Sherbert to be in his vicinity, and he'll go up. He's pretty good now about being able to go up and sniff someone's hand, but then he kind of decides, no, I don't want you to pet me. Sherbert has touched him once. Man's got a singular pet and then was like, never mind, actually. Never mind, actually. I am good. I do not wish for the lovies, actually. But, he was down for the meta love. He was down. It was very cute. Much appreciated. Meta Sherbert Whisperer confirmed. So true. So true. So, yeah, chat. I've just been a heckin' busy bee getting that whole charity stream set up. That was a lot of things, of physically having to set up my house, get all the stream stuff for it, all that jazz. And we have some things in progress for this week. I'll be working with peoples to get all the lore that I'm going to be doing this week set up. Got some Fable things cooking and got some Mer things cooking. And I know we have next Saturday will be a little sponsored stream, which is kind of fun. We're going to be working on cosplay, and it will be probably chill, like just hang out and let's do art things together. So it'll be probably a very good like lurk, hangout, background, chill stream, and I like that. I think that will be very fun. At some point, once I figure out which day I am not doing lore, I will probably be doing the texture pack stream. I'll probably be doing the Elytra tutorial stream then, because I just have to figure out what day I'm not doing lore, because I have a super flexible schedule, but others do not. So I check and make sure I cater to their schedules first. You know, I gotta get all the stuff set up for them. But yeah, let's see. Now I just like have like a moment. How does that work with your other job? I am part-time as an engineer, so it works pretty well in that I can just kind of be pretty flexible about when I do lore things. Is there lore today? There is. I believe that there's Wolf Oshi lore today in about an hour. Yeah, there is an hour from lore today. Yeah. And let's see. I believe, okay, I know for sure I already have one going on Thursday, which we got to put in the chat. And we're checking on some other ones. Got to poke and see. Got to poke and see what's up. But let's see, chat. Do I have stuff set up for this? I don't know if I have a thing set up for this. I have to check. One moment. Let me see. Do I have this set up correctly yet? I do not yet. Okay. I was gonna see about potentially showing y'all the engineer times. We had a sub goal a little bit for kind of engineer funky times. Little engineering adventures. But I need to make sure that I blur some things. I gotta blur some things first. Does Mer have a Discord? It does indeed. It does indeed. Let me see. I think it's just Mer Discord. Boop. Yeah, I win. Let me see. I am going to check real quick, chat, on what happened to my music. Why did it stop? It decided it didn't want to happen anymore. All right, sure. Okay, let me see. Are there one? Actually, most of these should be okay. Most of these should be okay, actually. So, is Mer gonna get a wiki? That is up to other people. Like, I made the Fable wiki because I really wanted to take on that project. I do not have the capacity to take on a Mer wiki as well. So, people are welcome to make a Mer wiki, but I personally am not going to be able to take charge of that project because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to set up a wiki. It's very cool, but it is a time. It is a heck of a time to get it all set up and going. There's a lot of moving gears in there, and it is a lot of effort. So It's kind of one of those, I would love to, but I have to sometimes actually have the capacity to say, no, I cannot take that on. I cannot do that yet. It is a little too much for me to be able to do. And I apologize. I cannot quite do all of the things all of the time, you know? But, chat, would you guys... We're in kind of a picture sharing mood. We're in a picture sharing mood. Would you guys like to see the engineering things? We could do that right now. We could do that right now. If I skip some of the ones that would have issues, I can do that. I'm gonna open all these up real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna open things up real quick, and I'm gonna grab the ones that are safe to share, because that's important. Okay. Okay, that one, not it. That one's not it. Grab. Chilling with the Zelda vibes. Grabbing things. Okay, those ones? No. Gotta not dox myself. That's against the rules. We don't do that. What is the music called for the start of the Mervods? The start of the Mervods uses the Raft OST. The start of the Mervod uses the Raft. Teehee. Because the Raft got good playlist going. And I think that's fun. Okay. That's a good little collection of stuffs. I like this collection of things. So, let's see. Vibing hard. Good. We'll do a little show and tell, y'all. A little show and tell. Then. So, little context. I am a aerospace engineer by my actual job. I have been working in the aerospace industry for a while. I have a bunch of funky little pictures of fun little funky things that I have done. We hit it came up in Ghosty's stream. There was a joke about, you know, if you're here and I'm here, who's flying the plane? And the answer then was, oh, well, I guess it must be, hey, they're the aerospace engineer. And then I said, well, I've also actually flown a plane. And then everyone went, what? So I had a little funny time with that one. And it turned into a, maybe for a sub goal, we'll share some some fun, funky stories that I have done. So, I can share some things. Let's see. I'm gonna adjust the sizing of this a touch. I'm gonna adjust some sizing here. We'll do that kind of vibe. Yeah. So, a lot of these are older photos of me. I will have long hair and be fairly femme presenting, but that's fine. With these, this is the little airplane I flew. It is a Cessna. A Cessna is a pretty small plane. It's not like a big passenger plane. It's a more personal airplane. It's like, I think 4 or 6 seats in there. And love the jacket. Okay, look, the jacket is totally, the jacket is from, Free Eternal Summer, the anime, because I am a little dork. But I flew a plane. This little plane is, you can fly with something called your discovery flight. It is your first pilot's lesson. They will take you on a little test flight, a little 90-minute test flight. And I was able to kind of get it for pretty cheap because I really, fun fact, the reason I flew a plane is because I was failing one of my classes. I was failing my aircraft dynamics course because I was really struggling with some of the like physical things that are involved in aircraft. And so I had a teacher recommend, one of the professors that didn't teach the course but was just really awesome. She recommended to me, maybe you need a more physical demonstration. So, because I'm a very like kinetic learner, I'm a very like physical things help me learn something. So I tried that out. I looked around and I found that you could do this for a pretty low price. And I showed up and I said, okay, cool. I wanna fly in the little plane. And I rolled up and I thought that for this discovery flight, as it like being like your baby's first pilot lesson, it would mostly be the instructor flying the plane. And like he showed me the controls and he showed me the pedals. And on the ground, he says, okay, when I say to you, your plane, you reply, my plane, and then you're flying the plane. That means that you are in control of the plane. I'm handing the controls of the plane to you. And I said, cool. And then we got in the plane and we're sitting on the runway and he's like, okay, are you ready to take off? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, cool, your plane. And I go, what? Excuse me? We're still on the ground. And he's like, yeah, go. I flew most of the time. I was not prepared for that. I was not at all prepared to surprise I am actually now flying the plane. So most of the time, I flew the plane. He really said, you got it, bro. Yeah, he fucking did. He really said, your turn. He took over for a few, like, showing some fun, funky kind of, like, trick things. But most of the time was just me, which was why I even landed it, which was terrifying, landing a plane. Oh my god. Nerve-wracking as shit. But, yeah. Mans really said, your turn. And I was like, oh god. So that was in college. I think I might go backwards a touch. We'll go backwards a touch. This is close to the start of what got me into engineering. Back in high school, middle school times, I had a really, really cool teacher. I am very lucky that I found this person. Sometimes finding a adult that you trust is so valuable when you are younger. My teacher looked at me and said, hey, you're pretty good at this. I was really lucky. I was in a school that had an engineering program attached to it, that they had like little classes you could take where you could do like little metalworking and woodworking. It's like wood shop, but like more general than just wood. And this teacher said, hey, you're really good at it. Have you thought about learning more? Have you thought about like pursuing this more? And he pushed me and gave me a ton of like just materials and supplies and was super like, you do whatever you want. So this is me using a plasma cutter, which is when you use fire to cut metal. And for a long time, it was one of my like favorite photos of myself because it was me looking feminine while doing a big masculine fire laser thing. And it was very like, I was very fight the gender norms then, and now I'm like, oh, I understand. Shock, wow. I was very, I'm not like I'm not like other girls, but like the girl things don't like fit, the traditional gender roles don't feel right for me. So now that makes a lot of sense, and I'm like, oh, if I had known what non-binary was, I probably would have used that term a lot sooner. But another little high school adventure. Let's see. We'll do this one. We had a project in my high school that like was a year-long. When you're a sophomore, you do a project, and at the end of the year we have a big like everyone shows off what they did. And I decided I wanted to do a physics engineering project where I made a trebuchet. I made a trebuchet. If you have ever seen the show on Discovery Channel called Pumpkin Chunkin', it is a Thanksgiving Halloween time show event where teams around the country, at least, I'm not sure if it's international, I know it's at least national, bring giant machines to yeet pumpkins as far as physically possible. And I said I want to do that. So, again, the awesome professor, the awesome teacher, that's him. He said, hell fucking yeah, man, let's go. And he just let me use a bunch of our supplies, a bunch of our tools, a bunch of space in the workshop to assemble this. This trebuchet is over 7 feet tall. And the counterweight is 150 pounds. And pumpkins were out of season. So we threw cantaloupes. This is itty bitty me. Itty bitty me. Had to load the trebuchet. I was not very good at it. I did not weigh a lot and did not have a lot of strength. But itty bitty me made a trebuchet. And let me tell you, when we had project night, other people were like, I did baking tests. I learned dance things, which was really fun. I had a lot of fun seeing everything that like my friends did. But there was something kind of funny about me. My project wasn't allowed to go inside. We got permission to have my project out in front of the school. And every 15 minutes, we would launch a cantaloupe across the front of the school. So we chucked cantaloupes 200 and like, I think the farthest was 236 feet across the front of the school. And just made a giant mess, and it was awesome. So it was really fun. We had if you could see it in here, we have this little soccer ball down here. Is a like sand-filled soccer ball that was our test subject, so that we didn't like waste a bunch of cantaloupes. We filled a soccer ball with sand until it weighed roughly the same amount. Some things that were really fun with this was actually trying to figure out the sling for a trebuchet is very difficult, trying to figure out how to make the sling work. Also, we had to reinforce the throwing arm because we sure snapped it in half by the force of its own power. And it was a time. It was a really fun time. That's my fun little like high school project of who let me do this, who gave me this power. It was kind of funny. With that, shall we jump? Which one shall we jump to? I'm gonna see. Maybe we go a little in order again. We'll talk about this one next. Yeah. Okay. So this project was something that I've actually done a few for. I have done several. They are called high altitude balloon projects or high altitude satellites. What you do is you get really big balloons, and they're not hot air balloons, they're weather balloons, and they take scientific instruments up into the stratosphere. So I have actually sent at least four projects up into the stratosphere. They are so thin and delicate, yes, because they expand massively. This balloon at its whole at the highest height that it will go will be above airplanes flying and will be the size of a football stadium. That's how big these balloons are. So I have sent up several projects that have done a bunch of science things, and actually that is how me and my husband met. Daniel and I met because I was the project manager working on one of these, and he was on the team. And so that was pretty wild. We've worked on two of these projects together, one of which went up into the stratosphere to collect microbes from the stratosphere, or attempt to. It didn't quite work. We had some failures. And the other one was setting up a telescope to look at the sun up in the high stratosphere. So these are this giant balloon has this, it has a parachute down here, and then it has this instrument down here. This little blip is actually really, really big. This piece is probably the size of like, what's a good comparison? What's a good common comparison? Not quite the size of a Volkswagen bus, like a Beetle, like a Bug, like the small car, like a smart car size. It's big. Just to imply scale. It's a big boy. Maybe Beetle, maybe like half a Beetle. I don't know. It's big. It's a big boy. And he go up into the high stratosphere. And these are some of the pictures that we can take up there. This is on the way up. You get some really crazy shots of Earth. And I can't really share like the actual data that we collected and stuff, but I did a lot of work with learning about telescopes and lenses and optics. Lots of things about tracking the sun in different methods and taking photos of it. And fun fact that in different wavelengths, you can actually look at the sun and see the details on it. You can see sunspots if you put filters so that the sun isn't just a giant white blob. You can actually see sunspots. You can see the surface texture of the sun. And so we were looking at things like that. We were looking at sunspots and surface textures. And part of that is, well, you have to be able to track the sun if you want to take pictures of the sun. So it was really cool. I really loved those projects. They were just really intense science. So we're just leveling up. We started with a flue plane, a trebuchet, fun projects, a plasma cutter, a balloon satellite. This is a rocket. This was part of my senior project for college. We made, the project itself was actually to make the test stand. So a stand that would do things like measure the amount of force that this rocket produces. But this is a small sized hybrid rocket. Inside of this tube is solid rocket fuel. And the tubes that connect to it have liquid rocket fuel. My husband's calling me a nerd in my chat. What the hell? And here you can actually get some pieces of it. So this is the nozzle end. This is the nozzle will fire come out of the tube. Basically what we do is with a hybrid rocket, you inject a liquid propellant and it lights the solid propellant, and that's how you get fuel. So this is obviously a small rocket. It's not like here's gonna be a big giant guy that's gonna actually send things to space. This is not a flight rocket at all. It is basically a test engine on a stand. And has fire. Let's see, do I have I don't actually have the photo. Is on here. When is Murris MP? Dude, I've been busy. Chill. I said I was planning it. Give me a break. But yes, someone gave us fire. Yes. We had the fire department out there with us, for sure. But this project was actually really cool. Yeah, it had a lot of challenges. It was so hard. But yeah, I have actually, crazily enough, cast, like, not only did we get this tube, just we made the tube. Everything about this tube we made. We made the casing, we milled the nozzle. I helped pour and cure. I poured the rocket fuel into this. It acts like a weird goo, and then it solidifies into rubber. It's so strange. So that's a time. So that was that project. And then my last little sharing thing goes past all my college and high school things. This is the launch of a Delta rocket that held the satellite I helped put into space. This is carrying a weather satellite that I worked on that, wildly enough, in recent years, there have been a lot of actually not in recent years, Colorado just lights on fire a lot. So there have been a lot of wildfires, and recently there was a really bad one. And when seeing there's some some images that the news was sharing that was showing like the pictures from space to help them see where the fire was moving. And I had this crazy moment when I looked in the corner of this data shot and I realized the instrument listed that said the instrument code that said this was the instrument I worked on. Was the satellite that I worked on. And I looked at it and went, holy crap. What? So I got to work on this project. I have touched this satellite. Like, I got to go in there into the clean room and help. We were troubleshooting something. An instrument was misbehaving. So I was there helping with that. I believe now 2 satellites that I have worked on are in space right now. Another, I don't know if the other ones have launched yet. But yeah, I now work for an aerospace company. I work on instruments. Right now, the project I'm working on is another weather satellite. We're looking at atmospheric stuff, and it's really fun. My job is pretty wild sometimes when you think about like what I'm actually doing with all these like satellite things. It's kind of wild. It definitely has been a time finding the balance between stream and this. So like I said, I work part-time now at being an engineer. And so I spend so much of my time going and doing like coding and setting stuff up. And then I come over here and I go and do stream things, and it's so funky. And it's been a funky little balance to try and find, but it has made me probably the happiest I've been in a long time, in probably my life. I've gotten to not just be an engineer, being a streamer, figuring out like during the COVID times is when I joined TikTok and rediscovered my absolute love of cosplaying and getting to do creative projects. Explains a little bit of the reasons Ray is a science man. A little bit, perhaps. There might be a reason he likes stars so much. It's me. I'm reasons. Does the place you work know you do cosplay and stream? Yes, they do. And I have kicked ass every Halloween. Halloweens are funny. But yeah, have you ever thought about doing educational content? I have actually done a lot of teaching. I had jobs in college that were actually teaching students. I would go to middle schools and do talks and lessons and camps and a lot of science stuff like that. I don't know if I would be like, I don't know if I'm enough of a subject expert to be able to like fully be like, here's the science behind things. So I'm not sure. I have not quite figured, I've not thought about that one more. But these kind of things do mean a lot to me. And it's been really cool to be able to talk about them more, because I know that, the STEM fields are a funky time. They are a very men-dominated field. There are not a lot of women. There are not a lot of queer people. But it's improving, and that's really, really cool. That's really wild. To kind of get to see more people getting to get involved in such a cool field. I really do care about being a like femme presenting person in aerospace, in being a queer person in aerospace, and the STEM field itself. Because I sure in college was one of 5 femme people in my classes. At work, I'm typically the only person perceived as a girl in the room. And it's funky, but it's getting better, and it's really cool to get to see that and inspire more people to like join this field and work on stuff. And I don't know, it's been really neat. I'm really happy with having gotten to do those things, having gotten to do all these fun stuff. And I'm really happy that this has also given me the ability to do things like the charity stream yesterday. Because with Daniel, my husband, and I doing engineer work means that we had the ability to match your guys' donations for make a big impact, and that makes me really happy. I'm really happy that this is like led up to this point, that we've gotten to be able to do some really, really cool things, and that means a lot to me. And actually, I'm gonna give me my boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll do a little softer moment of a little thing with yesterday's stream is I know that things are going pretty shit in America right now, in the country that I live in. I'm lucky to live in a pretty safe state. I live in Colorado, and Colorado has fought a lot for the rights of women, for the rights of LGBT, for the rights of trans people. I'm really lucky to be here, and I have been looking for ways to help those that are not in safe states or safe homes. And all of you donating yesterday was a really amazing opportunity for us to get to do something. I really do encourage, if you are in a state that it is safe to do so, to reach out to your representatives, to let them know that trans people deserve to exist. We all deserve to exist. We deserve to be safe. You deserve to be safe. And know that this stream, this community, will always be a safe place for people. So, thank you all so much for everything yesterday. Thank you for coming here today to talk and hang out. I appreciate you all so much. I am working on getting you all more content ready. So soon I will have info up about the streams that will be this week. I just ordered the first set of the sample merch. So next week I will be getting the samples in, so that hopefully very early June, I'm hoping for early to mid-June, we will be doing the merch drop. And the discount code was sent out to everyone who did donations on stream yesterday. And tomorrow, I believe on the VODs channel, the cooking stream will also be posted up there, so that you guys always have it. You always have access to it. And I'm super proud of all of you. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for supporting me and supporting each other. And this has been really, really cool. I'm really happy to have gotten to do a charity stream for the first time. I really hope to be able to continue to do that. Okay? I really want to do more of that. So I think with that, I'm probably gonna end here, y'all. Yeah?